Hey, 7th grade. Continuing our look at probability. Today is sampling variety and the effect of sample size. If you're wondering why you can't see my video, it's because my camera is currently broken. Hopefully we can solve that issue soon so that I can show you my face again. Otherwise, that's that, and we'll just have to deal with it for a few days. So the owners of the gym have been keeping track of how long each person spends at the gym. 800 of these times in minutes are shown in the population tables located at the end of this lesson. So I'm not going to show you the 800, but I'm going to show you some. So the 800 will form the population that we will investigate in this lesson. Look at the values. Can you find the longest time spent? Can you find the shortest? On average, roughly how long do you think people spend at the gym? In other words, by just looking at the numbers in the two tables, make an estimate of the population mean. So we're not going to do that part. Excuse me. So you could find the population mean by typing all 800 numbers into a calculator or a computer, adding them up and dividing by 800. Excuse me. This would be extremely time consuming, and usually it is not possible to measure every value in a population. Instead of doing a calculation using every value, we will use a random sample to find the mean of the sample. The sample mean will then be used as an estimate of the population mean. So a population characteristic is estimated by taking a random sample from the population and calculating the value of a statistic for the sample. For example, a population mean is estimated by selecting a random sample from the population and calculating the sample mean. The value of the sample statistic, for example, the sample mean, will vary based on the random sample that is selected. This variation from sample to sample and the values of the sample statistic is called sampling variability. So select an amount of random numbers, then find the sample mean. So I selected 5. So we're going to add them together and then divide by 5. So we get a sample mean of 57.8 minutes average of the sample size, okay? Now you could continue doing this in groups of 5 or whatever many groups you wanted to find the sampling variability. Different samples result in different values for the sample mean. You can create a dot plot to look at the data. So the actual population mean is 53.9 minutes spent at the gym. 57.8 is 3.9 from the actual population mean. So that's how far away it is. And every sample mean that you get is going to be a different amount distant from the actual mean. Okay. So that's all you have to do for your assignment. Complete the above questions for lesson 17 and 18. You'll be finding sample means. So it's very possible that the answer you give me isn't necessarily a wrong answer. So just be sure to be extra specific in what you do. So I give you a set of 30 numbers and you select 5, you have to tell me what 5 you selected. Because you could just throw a random number out there otherwise. Okay, so just be specific in your answers and you'll do just fine. Let me know if you have any questions and have a great day.